Hey folks, this is BestInSlot with some brand new Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 5 news. It's been rumoured for a little while now, but we do have a proper release month at the very least for the upcoming Season 5 and information about a little something coming on later this year towards the end of the year, also Camp Cretaceous, as well as some other pretty cool things. So let's dive into this imagery right here. First of all, I want to give credit to RC Javinsky on Twitter who posted these images in the first place. They themselves gave credit to Rod Direta. I'm assuming that's a name separate, but I have no idea, to be honest with you. They gave credit to their friend, who I'm assuming got these images in the first place, sent them to RC Javinsky, and they then shared them. So big shout out to both of those Twitter accounts, and you can go check those out online on the Twitter. And what they got was, they went to an expo, basically, a branding licensor sort of expo. And they got this card, this piece of paper, and the idea is Universal hands this out, and this was in Brazil, by the way, I should mention. Universal hands this out, and if you run like a toy company or a video game company or just any company and you had interest of working with Jurassic World and with Universal, this would basically advertise their brand and their thing, and you could then act as a licensor if you could form a deal. And the idea is just to put Jurassic World into a good light and say, look at this target audience, look at this market. So you can see we've got things for Dominion over here. You can see the attributos, as in, what is the franchise about and who's the target audience. We've got stuff about their current licensees, plus 20 more over there, as you can see. You can see, stuff on Camp Cretaceous. You can see stuff on the video games, on the experience. And there's always a mention of, how well they're performing and stuff like that. How many viewers they've got, how many social media subscribers they have. 400 million people on YouTube. 400 million views, I'm sure that it actually is. Stuff like that. Just trying to advertise the brand and get people involved. But we'll take a look at all of this stuff in a little bit more detail, but what you're here for is this one. So Camp Cretaceous, the #1 family show. I don't know if this is in Brazil or the world, but it's the #1 animated family show or something like that. And the important thing on this page, of course, though, is this, the 5th temporada. Now, temporada in both Portuguese and Spanish, although in Brazil people speak mainly Portuguese, so that's what we'll roll with. But the important thing is, in Portuguese, temporada means season, basically. So this is the 5th season, and that's coming in Julho, which I'm assuming, well, it's July. So in July, Season 5 of Camp Cretaceous is landing. The really interesting thing about that, first of all, is that that's post-Jurassic World Dominion, by a whole month at least. Dominion is coming out early June, maybe even earlier June than we expected, whereas Camp Cretaceous isn't hitting until the following month. So it's at least, 3 or 4 weeks afterwards. That's really interesting. Is Camp Cretaceous Season 5 going to take place in a post-Dominion world? Will the events of Jurassic World Dominion have a direct impact on what happens in Camp Cretaceous? That way they could escape from the island and from Manticore and everything going on. They could go back to the mainland, but it would still be this chaotic mainland with dinosaurs loose and all this kind of stuff. So that's a really interesting idea. The other thing going on here is Episodio Interativo. Now, I'm assuming you can figure out what that means, but it just means an interactive episode, and that's coming in Novembro, which is a fantastic way to say November. I love that. November is now Novembro. That's my favourite thing. But that's an interactive episode. Now, I actually talked about this months ago. We've heard they were doing this a long time ago. And an interactive episode in this context on Netflix is kind of like the Bandersnatch thing, or there's a WWE one. Is it WWF or WWE? I think it's E these days. There's a WWE one. There's a few shows that have done it. And basically you'll watch the episode and you'll get a choice to make, and you'll click on a certain option. Like a choose your own adventure book sort of thing. It's that kind of thing, but with a television show, and you'll be able to direct the action somewhat, and you'll get different endings depending on the choices you make. So that actually sounds really interesting. Something we'll have to do when November hits. So Season 5, July, interactive choose your own adventure episode in November. By the looks of things, if I had to guess, this will be the final season. We've heard that for a little while now as well. So yeah, November may well be your last dose of Camp Cretaceous, but that will definitely be in a post-Dominion world. So it'll be really interesting to see how that plays out, and hopefully it provides like a nice cap to the season, to the series and to the characters, and gives them a good send-off. A couple more things I may as well show you. This is the interesting thing. So 2023, next year, is the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park. You can see we've already got this little anniversary logo here. I think that probably says 30th anniversary. It's a little hard to read, but that's of course in the shape of the original Jurassic Park banner. Hopefully, to celebrate the 30th anniversary, we're going to get a ton of new content, a ton of new things. I'm very excited about the possibility of that. 30 years is quite a big deal. I love the logo. I think that logo is really cool, so excited to see that. Not really relevant here, really. This is just saying, who's the target audience? It's everybody. What's the attributos? You know, it's emotional and relatable, or an adventure and escape from reality, all this kind of stuff. And over here we've got some stuff about the Jurassic Park burger restaurant, apparently, in Sao Paulo. That looks amazing, actually. And the video games. Now, there's actually nothing here. We've got Jurassic World Alive, we've got Jurassic World Evolution, and Jurassic World Evolution 2, I assume, Minecraft Jurassic World, which of course we played on the channel, and Lego Brawls. I don't know what Lego Brawls is that a new thing coming out? I assume that's like a multi-franchise kind of thing, and it might include some Jurassic World stuff. I'm a little spooked, there's nothing else here. Also, Aftermath gets no love whatsoever. Wait, maybe that's Aftermath? And that's Evolution. I don't know why there's no proper Evolution 2 logo. Either way, there's no hint of other upcoming video games, but, you know, maybe that's still under wraps. Who knows? I'm hoping there's some more stuff on the way. We've heard rumours that more stuff is on the way, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe even for this, you know, for the 30th anniversary. That would be super cool. A proper retro, old-school Jurassic Park game. That would be awesome. Either way, that's about it for me. Don't want to waste any more of your time. So, Camp Cretaceous Season 5 is coming officially in July, and the interactive episode is coming in November. Lots to look forward to if you're a Camp Cretaceous fan. Thank you so much for joining me. Throw me a like if you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe, all that kind of YouTube malarkey. And there's also a playlist down below you can check out for all Camp Cretaceous news and updates. That's it from me. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Have a lovely day. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.